Hello there, everybody. It's me, your boy, Mustard. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. It is Thursday? Thursday. It is Thursday, the 25th of July. And man, it feels like this month has just flown by. Like, super fast. Like, it's kind of only just sunk in that we're already, like, at the end of July. That we're nearly 2/3 of the way through the year. Kind of bananas. Kind of bananas how quick this year's just slipped on by. But it's been nice. Been nice. Really good weather today. I got the lawn mowed earlier on, which was good. I felt good about that. Always nice to be a productive boy. Let's see who we have in chat today. We have someone in the early detective gang. Hey man, great to see you. Hope you're having just the best day. We've got PMC. PMC says, huh! Hello! Stream isn't loading because bad Wi-Fi. Sorry, that's okay. That's okay. You should do whatever you can, whenever you want. And we got Common Nomad. Hey, man. Great to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Hope your week's been good, man. Someone says productive boy with an index finger pointed right at me. Yeah. I tried very hard. Yeah, it was just like, because it's like garbage day today. Or I guess tomorrow morning. So I wanted to make sure that like our lawn clippings and stuff like that were all ready to go. So I filled our brown bin. Brown bin is like our garden waste bin. I've filled that all the way to the top. Did a bunch of gardening earlier, so I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Let's play Disco Elysium. Let's play Disco Elysium. So to give a very brief recap, let me just get this up real quick. Where is Disco Elysium? There it is. Nice. Oh, am I gonna get this one right? Which one's me? Yes, okay, I got the right one. Nice. I've got two instances of like my PNG tuber. One's in the bottom right, one's in the bottom left. And annoyingly, I can't name them independently of each other because they're copies. So that's a thing. Come on, Nomad says, it's been a pretty eventful week. I had to get a shot and my blood drawn twice this week. Haha. Oh man, is everything like okay? Like, is it anything like untoward, or are you like holding up okay? Oh, that's loud. Disco Elysium music. Why are you so loud? Loud boy. I'm gonna turn it down a tiny bit. There we go. There we go. It's my first time playing this game with my new mic setup, so do let me know what the sound levels are like. I can adjust on the fly if need be. It is sounding loud. Is that too loud? Is the game too loud? Game's loud. That's okay. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. There we go. That should be a little bit better now. It's also, it doesn't help that the song's playing down. So it's been alright, just had to go to a few doctor checkups at different hospitals. Gotcha. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Glad to hear that things are okay. Right, let's get into it. So, to give a brief recap, last episode we interviewed the Hardie Boys, which are like the militant arm of the local union. We interviewed them, and it turns out that they claim that they did what they did because they were protecting the girl Klaasje, who's the lady who we bumped into on the very first day when we woke up. And they're saying that Klaasje was a victim of sexual assault. So we interviewed them, and it kind of went round and round in circles a bit, but we learned a lot. We kind of learned a fair bit about them. We learned that, they're basically like the local cops. But eventually we went upstairs to interview Klaasje, and Klaasje was like, this guy didn't sexually assault me. We weren't romantically engaged, but, we hooked up and, we hung out. And she seemed very, very surprised when they said that the guy had been shot. She was like, wait, what do you mean? And it's like she was confused. She was confused by some of the things that we were saying. So it's clear that someone here isn't telling the truth. Their stories aren't lining up. And we don't know why. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back downstairs and we're going to interview the Hardie Boys again. We're going to see what we can figure out. We're going to shake them down a little bit and see what we can do. Let's go. Monica's titties are big. Thank you. Hi, Titus. How you doing, bro?
It's you again. What is it?
It's Titus Hardie. Klaasje says she wasn't raped.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
For the record, Titus Hardie did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
I mean, he did, Elizabeth, but okay.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
Crazy, what are you talking about? She was very lucid.
She wasn't raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
The lieutenant's voice began to betray his agitation.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
His hands become fists.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking
Hit you. Done.
Titus Hardie.
I love that reaction screen's like, quick, get out of the way, go, hit the deck.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody. Goddamn, no one tells you to put your fists down.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardie, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
The room is so quiet you could hear a pin drop. The rest of the cafeteria has gone quiet, too. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
Oh! Wait, for real?
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
He turns to Titus, who's still breathing heavily.
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
Another apocalyptic actor in town?
Oh.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me, man.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
So what's on this tape, Titus?
What's on it? We call it the Dorgun a mega mix. You'll know why. Won't you listen to it?
Where'd you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
So you bugged them? You bugged the PMCs? How? How do you do that?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Wow. Holy shit, Titus.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing this advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
I bet it does.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
I love how basically everyone's got Angus's back except for the rat dude. That's great. Where can I listen to this?
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Oh, thank you, kid.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Wow, thanks, Shanky.
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Your room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
Ooh, good point, interfacing. That's enough for now. I'll get back to the investigation.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardie.
Fine, I'll listen to it. Thanks, Titus.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
I'm gonna take off now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Titus. Bye, Titus! Okay, we got a tape. A magnetic tape acquired from Titus Hart. Supposedly holds a recording of a mercenary task force radio communications recorded via the decryption station. Not a good omen. Requires a boombox to play. Let's go back up to the room. Let's see if that works. Is this tape about the jungle stuff instead of specifically straight bangs? That's a good question. Whether or not it's actually going to be about Klaasje or not. We're going to figure it out.
The compact tape player is still and silent. Seems it has completely broken down now.
Damn!
There's no fixing this one.
Damn!
This would have been very helpful with the Megamix. But it isn't anymore.
Yeah, any ideas?
My kinema only comes with radio. Let's try to find a new tape player. Perhaps we should talk to Roy at the pawn shop. He has stuff.
Yeah, okay, good call. What's this? Kim tries to not look at your broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor.
No, Kim, don't look at my squalor.
Where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
You're looking at the destruction, huh?
He nods.
Man, I'm sorry for this.
No problem, officer.
He takes a step towards the door like you'd like to leave. Alright, let's go. Let's roll. We let him in. We let him into our room. He invaded the sanctity of our privacy. Okay, let's go to the pawn shop. Let's see if there's anything that we can figure out there. Hello, pawn shop.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says, Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Topkeep, this Stereo 8 approved machine here
is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
You sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Found sounds and music from a variety of genres, even though I don't really like music.
Can I just play a tape on these real quick?
Sorry, man. I can't be giving out freebies. Never have, won't now.
Can I get a discount on this boombox? A police discount?
A discount? I do have to keep the lights on, man. It's 12 real.
A man like that in a neighborhood like this, in a rickety house falling into the sea, there's fear in him. Use it to your advantage.
I mean, how's 10 real sound?
Sounds like a rip-off, but okay. I can make it 10, but no lower.
Yes. Hey, thanks for the discount, man. Here's the money for the boombox.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever, turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Thanks, Bird's Nest Roy. We got a tape player, baby! Before we go any further, let's just have a quick look around the shop, because I don't think we actually had a proper rummage in here.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the street.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
Is this a street light?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leans in so the pawnbroker doesn't hear him.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. How much for the streetlight, man?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
700 real.
A bargain? No, it's not. He's trying to sweet-talk you into buying trash.
Half-Light again trying to get us discount. You out of your mind? There's one like this on every corner.
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag.
Fair.
The light has been removed and rewired. That's 2 transformations. But what about the third?
I get how sawing off and redoing the wiring could add to the cost, but what else?
The most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
Huh. Wait, we do have the option to buy it. Locked 700. I want the streetlight here 700. There's nothing else you need to know about the light. Wild. Wild. What's over here?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine. This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
Volition being like, yeah, Inland Empire's compromised, man. Someone says required 700, owned 4. We are very poor. Inspect the knights on horseback.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
I bet you were, Kim, you fucking nerd.
A long, long time ago.
Inspect the blue uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Ooh, sorry. I just had a thought. I just need to be right back. I'll just be 2 seconds. I just remember there's something I need to do before we go any further. I'm gonna just throw up the technical difficulty screen real quick. I'm literally just gonna be 2 seconds, yeah? I'll be right back. And sorry, it's just something I need to do before we go any further. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I did have a thought. For a rarity, I had a thought. My brain is like an old DVD screensaver, and when the little box hits a corner, I have a thought. Hey, wait, this guy looks like Rene, the old guy who was playing Petanque.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Are these royalist soldiers, then?
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
What's that? Royalist to children? Don't know what you talk about. Pigs in rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
Sorry, I just love that some of these dialogue options are fantastic. This one's if it's impossible to win against the cohorts of capital, Ask my friend Gut, whose bitch it made me. Incredible. I wish it was more nuanced. As I said, I cannot comment. No, it's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it.
Maybe.
Let's dig in for some really, really, something really interesting in the back here.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse. A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say foul.
What? What's this?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
What? Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
I mean, if it involves us getting more found sportswear, then I'm always here for that.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head.
Yeah, I'll buy the Headless Rider, please.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
I will, thank you. Have a look at that bad boy. Items. Look at this guy. The plastic Headless Found Rider sits atop his equally plastic bull, his posture indicating either desperation or pride. Comes as a set with the infamous found cap, for which he lost his head. The head is not included. Oh yeah, let's get... Oh yeah. Oh, that's a powerful look. Oh, we're so back. We've never been so back before. That's a look. That's a look. What's in here? Ooh. What's here? Fingerless gloves. Ooh. I love how this game has intricate psychological system of thoughts and uses for the dumbest, most inane and goofy shit in the world. I love it. It's the best. It's so good. What's this?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. Could this be why Morel hasn't returned to Lena?
So the coast is closed off. This is maybe why Lena's husband Morel, the cryptozoologist, hasn't returned.
Looks like it, yes. We should probably go tell Lena. Take a load off her mind.
She was quite worried.
Let's pull the lever up.
You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then the water lock starts moving.
Yeah! Look at that. That's a big bit of machinery. Fastest moving lock I've ever seen. Oh, that's satisfying.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, but with everything that's going on.
Focus on one thing. Achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
Okay, you're probably right, Kim. You're probably right. Now the tall ships have no way out. They're stuck in purgatory forever. Good. No escape, buckos. No escape. Look at this place. Super cool. Let's listen to the Mega Mix. Interact. Let's go. Dog gun a Mega Mix, baby.
The porter reel is just what you needed.
Oh, hang on.
The reels attach to the apparatus with...
We're not going to play the tape just yet. I just remembered something. On the very first day, we called in to Kim's station and reported details about the armor. We were meant to get a follow-up on that, and I didn't speak to Alice about it.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a
Need
radio
a follow-up
microphone,
on that.
a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Hey, Alice, have you heard back from the ICP on that serial number?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42.
Oh, great. Okay.
It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Iranese pharmaceutical companies in the Semenine conflict.
Okay, yeah, so they were like a third world military company.
So, it seems the armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
I'm guessing one of those names is Crenell, yeah?
Yes, that is the most recent name the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP. And the one before it was Downwell. I also have one called Sediment, but I think that might be a different contractor.
Okay.
No, they work called Sediment. And Somatosensor, it seems. All that during the last 9 years.
So Sediment, I think it was Sediment that was mentioned previously as being a place where they, like, massacred a union group in the past, right? I think I remember, like, Tice Hardie talking about that. Interesting.
Armor like this isn't mass-produced. It would have probably been fitted. Perhaps there's a record of who signed for this particular suit of armor.
A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
Yeah, you can, Alice.
This is a fun challenge for her, an opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
Yes, thank you, officer. I really appreciate your efforts in this case.
Glad to help. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have more for you then.
Awesome. Thank you, Alice. Okay, I'm going to try connection to Sylvie again. I'm going to say that it wasn't her that called.
Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes, hello?
Hey, Sylvie, it's the police again.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
Oh, Tess, Klaasje, sorry. Was it you that called the police?
No, not me.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, I think I got everything I need. Thanks.
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the radio.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Yeah, I'm done for now, thank you. Oh, sorry, no, I'm done for now, thank you.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Awesome. I'm leaving her alone. I did nothing to her. Cock carousel.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is rooted behind the magnetic reader.
I'm sorry. Someone, you saying? Leave the car before it devours your morale. The beast hungers. It's good. It is. It's a ravenous beast. It hungers for my soul. Oh my god. It cracks me up. Alright, let's play this tape right here in the town square.
You push, command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
Ah.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style.
Holy shit.
Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrete on your porteria. The tape stops spinning.
What was that at the very end? Silence.
End of recording.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
He also sounded really drunk.
Still.
The lieutenant looks at the tape. You're familiar with this look now. It's his look of suspicion.
There's more going on here than we know.
Who's this Corty guy?
Corty could be short for Cortenard, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work.
Right, yeah. Thank you, Kim. What's Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
Right. You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
Okay then. What now?
I think we've got a few more questions for Klaasje, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony. At least to some degree.
Yeah, but it doesn't explain why. It doesn't explain why. Because Klaasje said with no form of doubt, no jovialness, that she wasn't assaulted. This is weird. This is really weird. Okay.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night.
Nice. Yeah, let's go speak to Klaasje. Wait, is the music coming from our boombox? I just realized that the music's probably coming from our boombox. That's amazing. Well, his confession was in the future tense. Maybe he simply never did it. Yeah, maybe he didn't. It's true. Okay, we're gonna unequip the boombox. Just so I want whatever the regional music is. Nice. What's making us lose composure? Oh, it's the boots. Nice. Oh, I love this hat so much. It's so good. Right, let's talk to Klaasje. This doesn't add up.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Titus Hardie gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down.
I'm very surprised that Kim hasn't slapped us for wearing the boots yet. No, he hasn't, has he?
With a soft ring, as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
On the tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Those are the exact words he used, yeah.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
Oh, Klaasje, you have terrible taste in man. Like, holy shit, Klaasje.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Kohoi was mentioned, yes.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Why did he say things like? Why say things like that though? Like machismo? Why?
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Sona?
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani's ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
That's so fucked up. Weren't you afraid?
Afraid of what? That tape the Hardie Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil. Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Kohoi. I would be tearing it up Soldier of the Apocalypse style.
Oh, Klaasje.
She wouldn't. She doesn't have the full Hoi in her.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Yeah.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardie has to say now.
Yeah. So, yeah. So it actually doesn't... This doesn't contradict what Klaasje has to say. The dude was a nutcase, and she's into that.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Now that you've had some time, can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink.
Yeah, people are incredibly complicated, yeah.
The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Where is the list at? The place, I mean.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
Right.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
Ah. Nice. You're both from Iran?
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranien Rek. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
How old was he, miss?
He was 42.
42, okay.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no, we even celebrated his birthday like some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Yeah.
Looks like you were right, officer.
He passed on his notebook once, as though assigning some kind of point.
Points sound good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
I did not know that this was a competition, Kim.
It isn't. Police work is a cooperative sport.
Yeah.
There is no challenge without competition. There must be an opponent. This is clearly sports for him. Something like archery or darts.
This is clearly sports for him. Yeah. Then the competition is against the world.
That's too conceptual for me. I just like to get autopsies correct on the first try if possible. Where were we?
Nice. His eye color?
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face.
Huh.
Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm wondering whether that's maybe like a little bit of a plot hole, saying the tape is him speaking, right? His voice was not. So yeah, he was just like generic Southerner. Kim, I said to put Brilliantine on the form. Do I get a point?
No.
But I put it down there.
I can see you've put quite a few things here. They don't all give you a point.
There it is, in your rushed writing. Right where the lieutenant is pointing. Fucky, fucky.
I forgot I did that! Holy fuck! Oh! Oh, I didn't appreciate that. Kim did not appreciate the fucky. Oh, amazing. This game's fantastic, someone. This game is fantastic. He had a tattoo. What did that mean?
Oh, that.
It was an RNE's map of waterways, right?
Sure, waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
For showing off to chicks? How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths."
It's very funny that she does like a guy's voice. It's very funny.
And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
And you were the woman in this one, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez Louise. Klaasje, holy shit. Can you tell us precisely what these mean, though?
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money.
Yeah.
He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
It's not a very fun story.
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic?
I really like that, because it's like, if he maybe was, I don't know, if he wasn't, from what she's saying, like, if he wasn't, like, broke as fuck, if he wasn't born to a poor family, maybe he wouldn't have ended up being a killer. You know, it's, yeah, that system, it relies on relies on poor people for, these companies that have hired him to want to go out and do things, because most normal people wouldn't want to do that. But it relies on, systemic poverty to get these people into uniforms and out defending private interests. That sucks. Holy shit. Could it be love that did him in?
It very well could be, yes.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
He told me love did him in.
That's not funny, officer.
Perhaps it was communism that killed him.
A moment ago it was love. And no, I don't think the Union is communist. They're a couple of shades pinker than that. They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say. What are we talking about anyway? This politics shit is a lot in the morning. Is it even morning?
No, it's 2 p.m.
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that. And can you blame her?
Something miraculous is coming, he told me.
The lieutenant blinks. His expression does not change. All right, let's see where this is going.
From way out in the northwest, he told me.
Cool.
We ordered a toxicology report. Any idea what it will show us?
A real rainbow splattering of pharmaceuticals, I bet. Barbiturates, amphetamine, sildenafil.
Oh, the dude was high as a kite. Holy shit.
How much does the toxicology report cost the police of Revachol? I can do it for half of that. Save you some money, make some myself.
It's quite expensive, miss. But we'll manage without your help for now.
I think we're finished with this line of question.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Okay.
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
That's what she said, yeah.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old?
Where's this going, visual calculus?
How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder?
Oh, no.
You could ask either one of them.
Hey, Kim, how old do you think I am?
Huh?
How old do I look?
How old? 58?
Fuck! 58? I don't want to be 58. Oh my god, that's really old. Really?
You asked.
Fuck, 58. Maybe you're wrong. You were wrong about the deceased too, and he was way younger.
He was deceased. He had been decomposing for a week.
I feel like I've been decomposing for longer than.
On the bright side, you've been getting a lot of exercise lately.
The ravages of Al Ghul are nearly as extreme as that of death itself, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. You're probably right. I'm like 62. Let's leave it at that.
I didn't say 62. I said 58.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
Bring it on. I'm not afraid of the truth.
To the laboratorium.
Date of birth generator! Very good. Okay, let's do it. Let's unlock a thought. Let's do a date of birth generator. Nice. Let's figure out how old we are. What's this?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Push.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Very sturdy.
Where does this lead to?
I don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Oh, do you think it's important?
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support beams and cantilevers.
Tap on the roof with your foot.
A dull thump. Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles from the imperceptible motion of the building.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
See? The main investigation and the door below are merging into a stereo investigation, Kim.
I hate it when that happens.
Or we can kick the door in. Okay, let's get some physical instrument clothes on. Put on our tank top. Do you have anything else that can increase physical instrument? Just need something that's gonna help me kick some ass, you know? I think this is it. Let's give this a go.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Let's kick the door in. Fuck yeah!
Something cracks inside. It is an unbelievably satisfying sound.
Oh yeah, it is physical instrument. Have you ever, like, broken wood before, like, just with, like, your body? Oh, it's the best feeling. It's like, oh! Ooh, man!
Nice.
Yeah.
Filling you with a belief in your own body.
Sounds like the property damage wasn't in vain, at least. Would it hurt to look in?
I think this might be an Aces High moment, Kim.
I don't know about that.
Boo! Boo! Give me a high five, man! Let's see. Let's go inside. What is this place? Oh, this is Klaasje's bedroom. Someone says I've never felt the feeling of, ooh, oh man. Sorry. There's a tiny hole in the wall. You can see a bedroom on the other side.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
I think I can see into Klaasje's bedroom from here.
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however. Definitely suspicious.
Ooh! What were those people doing in there?
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural. They're sensationally unnatural.
Let's finish that thought. Footprints.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here within the last week or so.
3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
Uh-huh.
It was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. Someone, yeah. Someone's been here. I can't believe you've just been in here. Someone in this weird, creepy little room. Okay, what does this mean, though, Kim?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind our rape victim's room, in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
Let's take a closer look.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. The soles have left the pattern uniform, horizontal lines.
Huh. This doesn't look like Odd Soul's footprints that we found at the hanging, Kim.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
This doesn't look like the workers' boots in the hanging, is it?
No. These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Let's get up.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Let's move on. What's this? Pinball machine has been taken apart and gutted. Oh, a pinball machine. I love pinball. What's this? Pinball Maker's Code. +1 to empathy, +1 to hand-eye coordination. Oh, that's a look! Hang on. Oh, that's a real powerful look! That's an incredibly powerful look! Ah, you see, I'm just a hard-boiled detective, see? Schematics for a pinball machine, futurism themed. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. It's me, Dick Mullen. Small windows taped shut with black plastic. You can't see outside. Is this an elevator? That's the blue door! We're on the other side of the blue door!
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
The door's connected to the one upstairs, but how do we get through?
There must be a key somewhere. Probably somewhere in the whirling. It's not too important. We can get in and out using the roof door.
Huh. That implies to me that whoever was going up through those corridors, who went up there and was leaving those footprints, likely has the key for this door, right? Why else would there be footprints coming through this corridor, right? So it's somebody who has the key to the blue door. The blue door is important. Wild. The pinball is white Dior. Back glass shows a female figure in mourning. Note, NB. The spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner window. Ooh, okay. Ooh, money. Let's put... Sorry, I'm just having a little think real quick. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit lost in thought. Someone says someone has a secret way into Klaasje's room past her locked door. Yeah. And they just said that there's a spare key in the bush outside. We just saw a note that said that. Interesting. Okay. We need to have a look for this bush. Now, before we do this, I'm just gonna, for no reason at all, put 2 points into reaction speed. For no reason at all, just putting 2 points into reaction speed.
Over there, in the corner.
The pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Kim, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
Wait, you've played it?
A little.
A little? Okay. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Need to read the text.
Above the painting of a moustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Let's inspect the playing field.
The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
But what's with all the goats?
Indeed. Think of them as balls.
Thank you, interpacing. Let's play some pinball. I love
It takes
pinball.
a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Fingerboy.
It's me, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Wait, what kind of guy was he?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
A racist mountaineer?
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
That is not cool.
He also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man.
Dude's an asshole.
But you seem to be having fun.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at this, man.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3.
Yeah!
Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Okay, we're gonna concentrate and aim for that narrow passage.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. The words "Pale Rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Uh-oh.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything.
Boo!
Sun is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness.
No!
This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Kim, it can be done, just watch.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
Oh, we only have a 17% chance of doing this. Okay, we're probably not going to get this. No fucking way!
Keep the final goat ball in play, reacting to the tiniest stimuli, floating in the flow state. The fog is clearing, and suddenly the old speaker crackles.
We're fucking doing it, baby!
Hardie Ball is lit.
Huh?
A panel opens up at the top of the playfield, and a new ball charges downhill. It's larger than the goats and matte black. Cornelius spell the white letters running across the equator. So violent is its descent, it immediately knocks the last goat into the abyss. Then proceeds to bounce all across the ball as if carried by some demonic otherworldly inertia. High score, announce the speakers, and the whole machine lights up. Then the flippers retract, leaving a perfect opening for the Hardie Ball to join the goats backstage. Cornelius vanishes, and the machine powers off.
I have never beaten the pinball machine before. I've never beaten the pinball machine before. Holy shit!
That's amazing.
He sounds a little bit out of breath. I think I won, Kim.
You didn't just win. No one I know has ever beaten Hardie's goats. That is a monumental achievement, Detective.
Who's the king of pinball, Kim? Hold out your fist.
Congratulations, Your Highness. That was really impressive.
His knuckles touch yours and he smiles.
The machine needs a good service before anyone else can even attempt it again.
That rocks so much. Hey, Demon Soul. Hey, Drafon. Great to see you both. Hope you're both doing well. John says, sorry I missed the start. I was putting my daughter to bed. Very nice. How's the kiddo doing, Drafon? They're doing alright? Are you doing alright? She's good. Good. Seducing Kim with our nerd powers of pinball. So true.
Yes. Good times.
Once again, the machine becomes one with the dust and the darkness.
Good to hear you're doing good, Trevor.
Life has left it, unlikely to ever return.
Yeah? We got a thought.
Motorway south.
Ooh!
The lone vector stretches in your mind's eye into the wild pale yonder, for an unimaginable distance, forgetting, until you can no longer remember anything. No cities, no mountains, no oceans, and finally, no vector. Nothing remains. A blank space with no point of reference, where only one type of motion is possible. The motion of a human throat swallowing, and then it comes to you. To reach the end of the motorway south is to be unborn. You've had this thought before, while aimlessly wandering the streets of Jamrock. A lost piece of the man you were. A dark hope.
Bonuses. All intellect checks unlocked. +1 to Inland Empire for swallowing motion. Weird. Huh.
Yes?
Kim, aren't we going to talk about the boots that I'm wearing?
Okay, let's talk about it. You stole the boots.
He looks at your gleaming technological footwear you're sporting.
Congratulations. That must have taken an enormous concerted effort, considerable ingenuity and timing. Now, I'm going to report you and you are going to go to jail.
You are?
It was a joke, sadly. There's nothing I can do about your delinquency. What's done is done. Let's get back to police work.
I don't care about your insane theft, the lieutenant thinks, and looks away from the boots. Just know, if anyone asks me, I will snitch on you.
Why did the 41st send?
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
What? No, that can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fucker? Like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional, but I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why's that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Ha, so you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Fuck yeah, kid. Thank you. You're very kind. He also says, wow, this dialogue. Look at you. It's because you're a failure. Yeah. We're a failure, Carl.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside.
Look in.
Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in.
Squeeze in with me, Kim.
The maintenance card under the control panel reads, last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
So it's like 60, 70 years ago?
This elevator must have been used to transport pinball machines to and from the upstairs workshop.
Let's look at the elevator controls.
There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descente, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken. A small steel plaque reads Halter 800. Halter is a Koningsteiner lift company who went out of business a long, long time ago.
It says the last maintenance was in 88, Kim.
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
This elevator was last maintained in the future.
No, it was maintained in 88 of the previous century.
So it's not a message from the future.
No, I think the bureaucrats just forgot about this backroom elevator after the revolution.
So it was mostly pinball machines around this elevator.
Seems so, although it's pretty quaint for a freight elevator.
Let's close the doors and go up. Nice. We seduced Kim enough that he likes us even though we stole the boots. Yeah. We're gonna get a good grading, Kim. Oh?
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
This used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
Ah.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the Hardies bang away at it.
Ah.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Wait, could this mean that the Whirling of Rags really is part of the doomed commercial area?
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
Stupid superstition. But still, it would be interesting to see what the cafeteria manager thinks of this. It's not a ghost story. It's a curse, and Gart ought to be made knowledgeable so he can perform counterspells.
That's very funny. I love how Inland Empire is just like a nutcase. So good. Alright. Let's go. Let's head back downstairs to speak to the Hardies. Oh, Titus!
It's you again. What is it?
I talked to Klaasje about the tape.
And
nothing. She stands by what she said.
that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
Now we can use the kitchen door instead of breaking into Klaasje's room. Yeah, well, true. Yeah, it was bad. Honestly, I'd expected it to have more of an effect.
No shit, it was bad. The fuck did she say then? It's all fuck-a-doodle fine. This is what people are supposed to talk like?
If anything, she seemed to be turned on by the whole door gunner thing.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore.
Seems like they wanted to give Klaasje a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
Right.
Right. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
He rubs his chin with his palm, as if trying to grind it smooth.
Women are crazy. Irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
God fucking damn it, physical instrument. Physical instruments suck sometimes. Like, really, really sucks. Uh-oh. Hang on. Uh-oh. Right, sorry about that. My chair got caught on. So, like, in my bedroom, I have like a mat, and on top of that mat, I have like a carpet protector sort of thing. And yeah, just my chair got caught, and I was really distressing. How like I couldn't move for a second. That was really bad. Stuck in Mussy's chair. Do I play this up? Do I play this up to try and appeal to Titus? I don't know whether I should do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like a raging misogynist. Maybe she just isn't who you thought she was.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
She's a pretty hardcore girl with a bigger death wish than mine, dude.
Yeah, you're right about that. She takes way too many drugs.
Well, it's as they say. You can't do anything with an underdose.
Yeah, but I mean, she has an actual drug problem. Not like you. Not like us. I don't think I've ever seen her sober.
I think you had a lie plan, but she didn't play along with it.
I asked for your opinion, not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
This tape was the last chance for her to do what was planned.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us, unlike you.
Fantastic. So now you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
Yeah, guys, we should get a party going tonight.
Why?
Maybe not then.
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Okay. Maybe she's still in denial, like as a defense mechanism.
Yeah, maybe. That is a possibility.
But, Tice, be straight with me, man. What really happened here?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
He puts his giant hands on his face and sighs.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men, too, are growing increasingly silent. The man is slowing down. Looks like a bad blood sugar crash. He can't keep track of all the variables anymore.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck on!"
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
Yeah, get their ass, Half-Light.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Yeah.
There is a silence in the room. Alan starts saying something, then thinks best not to.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? What we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Rhetoric godly. Convinced Titus is being manipulated. Okay, we're gonna leave this for now. We're gonna leave this. I'm gonna take off. Let's head upstairs. I want to speak to Klaasje real quick. Because there was a volition check that we can give another go. I want to see what we can do with that. I'm just going to pop a point into volition. Klaasje.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Let's do a volition check. Ah!
Soft, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
I have bad news for you.
What?
You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. You too. Me? What did I do? These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
Oh my god.
Believe it.
Which ones are affected? Which ones exactly are affected?
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume. All of them.
Uh-oh.
Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised. Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here. No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol Ziggy. Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit.
Okay, Volition once again proving to be, like, the most, like, the thought that's most in our corner.
Glory, truth, softness. Protect her. She wants you.
Oh, compromised as fuck.
I take it back. He's got it pretty bad. But this next guy's on another level entirely. She likes you. The crown head is a boring condom. He's jealous. This is human nature.
He called Volition Crownhead. Amazing. How did this happen?
How it always does. Through subtlety.
What can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
So what? So she's been lying to us? Or is it like that we're just allowing ourselves to be duped? Can't you turn them normal again, Volition?
No.
What? What's the use of this then?
It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
Does this mean that she's been lying to me?
I think it's safe to assume, yes. Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking up. If he were, I suspect there would be paeans to her truthfulness. Like this. She is a lady, most fair and just. In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies.
Yeah.
That is correct. And omissions too.
Can I trust that guy?
A little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair.
No, you don't.
But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Can I trust any of them ever again?
Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with Miss Orange Disco Dancer here.
What's her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one he usually does says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious.
That makes sense. It's also like... That's also like really moderate. Like usually like logic is like if there's a lie, logic will just say it. He doesn't usually weigh in on his opinion. Like it's usually just like hard and cold. This is weird. This isn't what logic normally sounds like.
See? It's oddly moderate. Probably compromised.
Someone says, oops, we've fallen in love and our horniness has clouded our judgment of her. It's true.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
So we've just been staring at her for 5 seconds. Miss, are you manipulating me?
The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says,
God, no.
Okay, so definitely. You talk about your room again.
Yeah?
That door there. Did you know that it leads downstairs to an elevator?
I did not. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led.
there may be more to this mystery at some later time. She's holding back. Let's make a mental note for now.
There's a peephole on the other side looking into your bedroom.
A peephole? You mean like a hole in the wall?
Yeah.
Yes, looking into your bedroom, miss.
Okay.
A jitter of fear and disgust moves through her body, beginning from her shoulders and ending in her hips. The cigarette tastes foul to her now.
Do you think this is somehow connected to me?
It could be connected.
Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
Unfortunately, no. But if I were to guess, long enough. The perforation is under the bookshelf on your wall. It should not be hard to cover with some tape.
If it is recent, who do you think would have made it?
Shit. I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I don't know. I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there?
There are tracks on the floor. They're recent.
Huh. This isn't good.
No, it is not.
She feels like quarry, encircled. Her eyes dart to the door.
There's an old pinball workshop. The room back there. Sorry, it's an old pinball workshop. The room back there. This place used to be a pinball arcade.
Okay. I'm glad someone's had fun.
Yeah, we played Gurdy Ball. Gurdy Ball, it's lit. That's all for now.
Mm-hmm.
I have some other questions for you.
All right.
Let's talk about this soul.
Not my favorite topic, but okay.
It's nothing else. Okay, thank you for telling us, Miss.
How about we, change the subject to something more lighthearted now?
Okay, we'll turn to this later, Miss. So, we were being manipulated in some extent. There's a very carefully controlled amount of information coming out. Okay. Let's roll. I'm gonna check on this check with the Hardies. The rhetoric check. Oh, Titus!
It's you again. What is it?
Interesting. So because we now know that we're also compromised, we gain a bonus to this. Everyone in this dang town reeks of sussy, except the daughter of the bookstore lady. Yeah, she's solid. We're gonna try and go for this rhetoric check. With a fair chance at it.
Klaasje is playing them.
Uh-oh.
Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good.
Oh no. 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 All these dialogue options suck. Guys are always telling me they're good, and then they aren't.
Those are the other guys. My shit is solid gold. You can trust me.
Can I? All those ideas looked really, really bad, though.
Oh, you don't like these arguments? Let's see you come up with your own, then. Come on. Everyone's waiting. Where are they?
Oh, no. All these suck. I know what's going on here. I've been wrong, too. I got this fucking dark shadow of my heart. Titus, the same thing happened to me. She manipulated me, too. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with.
Sucks for you. But get this straight. No one manipulates Titus Hardie. I knew I was sticking it in crazy. But you have no idea what you're doing up there. I can see it in your face. Every time you come down and sing her song. She's in your head, man. You're fucked.
Brutal, Titus. Brutal, but true. She has a hold on him.
The witness has no hold on officers of the RCM. My partner was just trying to get you to come clean in his unusually emotional way.
Why did you say she's manipulating you? She's manipulating them. Remember? I didn't tell you to say that. Who told him that filthy lie? It was me. I made you sound weak, and I shouldn't have. But this guy, Goldmouth, he's way in over his head. Be careful with his so-called advice.
Thank you, Volition. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to take my leave for now. Is there anything else that we can interact with in here? Window.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling-height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Squint.
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
Look out of the window.
There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key.
Oh!
Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find. It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
So potentially someone who sat in this booth has been keeping this key here. That's... That's really troubling. So that would imply that it's someone from the booths who's had access to the blue door and those, like, back rooms. Someone's hid a key in the bush.
Huh?
Titus, can you please hand the key to me, please?
I'm not your janitor, cop. I don't even know what you're talking about. There's nothing there.
If he says it's there, it's there.
Lieutenant takes off his glasses to clean them and puts them back on. I need you guys to hand the key to me, please.
And I need the fatty to get his feet amputated because the smell is killing me. We can't always get what we want.
Wow.
God damn it, Dennis. You know I can't help it.
Sorry, fucko. These guys won't help you. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. The hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite.
Oh, it does. Hawthorn bushes are a pain in the ass.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
God, you guys all suck, you know that?
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you.
Thank you, Theo.
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in...
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
Oh, I like you. Oh, I like you. Does anyone know why this key was hanging right outside the Union Box window?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
I wonder what doors does it open?
It's for the blue door in the kitchen. There was a note there that you missed. It said the workshop key is behind the window. It's this key.
Ah, thank you, Kim. Right. So it seemed that the Union guys didn't know of the key. Like, genuinely didn't actually know. Let's unlock this door.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then, the lock clicks.
Easy! The pinball machine says Franco-Nigerian. The theme is about horses and swords. Easiest game I've ever played. Hey, Gart, we figured out the blue door, man.
Can I help you?
Gart, I saw a thing in the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Gart, what if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door, man?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Aren't you gonna ask me what's back there, buddy?
Okay, what is back there?
pinball machines. It's a pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too.
Ah.
I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why? Do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
Think of selling these pinball machines. I want a fat cut C-suite shit. I'm a disruptor. You think about turning this place back into a pinball arcade?
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now.
Yeah.
Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
I have to warn you. I may have discovered that the Whirling is part of the doomed commercial district.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
Wait, so you know of the curse?
Everyone knows of it.
The Whirling's adjacent to them, and there's a pinball workshop. The Whirling hasn't always been a hostel, man.
Obviously it hasn't. Look at the pre-revolutionary tile work. This is an old, proud building. So what if there was a little pinball hall here before?
So it says, I say that they were a little okay with telling you that they don't know. If they really hadn't have known, they wouldn't have been so pissy about it. Yeah, probably not.
For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost.
You must really care about this place since you worked here so.
Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
Ah, so you admit it.
Yes, your police skills have delivered. I'm sure you'll get a commendation, maybe even a promotion.
So who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
You may need to reread my message again. I say they were a little too okay with telling you that they didn't know. If they really hadn't known, then they would have been pissy about it. Right. Yes. Sorry. Yes. Yeah, so it's like it was a pre-prepared thing, like them being like, oh, yeah, I don't know about that. Oh. No, you're probably right. Yeah, they probably would have been defensive if this was something that we kind of undermined them with. Yeah, you're right. Who named it Whirling in Rags?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
A song?
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateneers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Good pick.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you with this place, man.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help. So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up?
Klaasje in room 3, she nicked the phone line.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
You have Lena. Lena's a good customer.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she?
What? Did someone mention my name?
We were just paying you a compliment. And finding out a degenerate from room 3 nicked the phone line. Everything is okay here. Good thing that guest pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it. Was there anything else?
There's a peephole.
What wall?
Upstairs in the secret back room, right next to Klaasje's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machines.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the Whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
Alright, you've been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not.
Something else I wanted to ask you about.
Yes?
Bye. That's my favourite thing to say. Bye. Okay, because we can't give that rhetoric check another go, at least not yet. Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. I say, oh, maybe a sea monster did this in plot. Maybe. I say we cross over the waterlock at this point. Let's cross over the footbridge and see what's on the other side of the canal. The radio relay hums with electricity. Or can't I see? Break box to the break box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Ahead, decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them now. Ooh, money. Ooh, there's more money up there too. Let me just have a look at my clothes. Empathy and hand-eye coordination. Maybe I'm gonna switch. I do like the cloak. The cloak's really nice. We never did tell cryptozoology lady about her husband no longer being trapped. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Let's go. What does the hat give us? Sorry. Encyclopedia. What's it with encyclopedia? Look at us. Two badass cops going about our day. Oh, Lena.
Oh, hello, dear. I didn't notice you at first.
It turns out the waterlock was broken, so your husband was probably just stuck further down the coast. You should return now that it's fixed.
What wonderful news. Thank you, dear. You've already done so much. But if your investigation happens to take you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
Okay.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let you know you're here. When or if I get them.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
That's all for now, man. Oh?
Homosexual underground.
Ooh!
Maybe you should stop obsessing about your own and other people's sexuality. Feels like it's about time to do that. You thought about this for 8 hours? Not only should you stop, you should tell Kim you've stopped obsessing about other people's sexuality too. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Unless you already got him killed because you were obsessing about your sexuality. There's no way of telling from within your brain. But for your own sake, please say you didn't.
Bonus. Stopped obsessing about sexuality. So there's no bonus, we just stop obsessing. Hey, Kim!
Yes?
I have big news, Kim! Tell Kim about how you no longer obsess about your sexuality.
Okay.
I have managed to stop obsessing about my sexuality.
Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Matter of fact, we should get back to it right now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just one more thing, though.
What?
Are you part of the homosexual underground?
You didn't stop at all, did you? You are just obsessing about other people's sexuality now.
Thanks for your action speed, very insightful. Yeah, but...
But am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mine project. Yes, I am. Now let's get back to...
He's gay! Kim's gay! He's part of the homosexual underground! So there is a chance! Kim could be my baby girl. Damn! Damn! That's so good. I'm gonna be able to hold hands with Kim. Amazing. Someone says, I've read it from a mile away, but it's nice that he actually said it. Yeah. They could have left it as one of the things that's like, oh, he's just like coded a bit gay. But no, he is the big gay. That's really cool. Nice. Also, the term homosexual underground is just objectively a very, very, very funny phrase. There's footprints here. What's this? Creaking ahead, a broken axle grinding. Oh. There's a car. Oh! Oh! Is this the car that broke the fence? Banged up fuel canister. A bottle drained of all its booze frozen in the ice.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half-submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there in the icy water. The seawater has already started to corrode the metalworks. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading.
This is where the tracks in the plaza were leading to.
It appears to be so.
The lieutenant has a peculiar look in his eyes as he inspects the wreckage. Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
His eyes never leave the sunken vehicle.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
Ah.
Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
I'm gonna run my hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles, but this one looks worn even in places the salt water hasn't touched it.
What's the make of this motor carriage? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
Monkfish gang? How long has it been in here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Okay.
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
Okay, very nice. How'd the car get over the waterlock? That's a good question. Well, well, well. Looks like Jacob Er's journey came to an abrupt end here.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Did you say something, Lieutenant?
I did not. But I'd say it has been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside. The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket. A joyrider jacket.
Ooh, that'd be a cool thing to have. Like a leather jacket? That'd be rad.
A joyrider jacket. You feel a strange connection to this joyrider. Maybe he's from some kind of joyriders district and likes blue and white racing livery, like a cop would.
How long will it take for the low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Let's sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede. Let's take a break.
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Oh, it looks very blue.
Yes, it does.
What's your favourite blue thing, Kim?
Let me think about it.
I'm gonna whistle a tune.
The tune on your lips forms a strange, yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness.
Literal singing break with our best boy, Kim.
The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. Then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher-pitched and slightly more melodic trill.
Oh, we're whistling together. That's nice.
The wind blows. In the distance, behind the church, some vagrants are having an argument over a bag of tear they found in the reeds. Further away, a flock of seagulls lands. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
This is really nice. This is a really nice scene.
Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Holy shit. So is your dad also, point to your eyes? Holy shit, detective. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches?
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
And do you think we'll ever find my gun?
God, I hope so.
I've been thinking, if I put enough time into eating right and exercising, I could turn myself into a living weapon. Then I wouldn't even need a gun.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can you make out the mark now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40.
Oh, I mean, Kim does know his cars really well.
Yes. Why haven't you?
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people. You know, those kinds of people.
Squint her eyes and say, is there a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Does he know something about the driver of this vehicle?
Oh. Oh, God, no. Oh, no! No! Okay, these dialogue options are all very, very funny. But we've done the mental maths on this. We've done the mental maths. Oh, God, no.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you.
Shit! I drove the car into the ice! It's my car! I'm the guy who broke the fence! No! Oh, fuck me! Alright.
You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy and the air tastes sour to breathe.
God, that's an excellent description of like a panic attack.
Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. What did you do?
Fuck.
No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
No, no.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
Oh my God, it's mine! I drove my car into the sea!
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
Oh, hang on, I shall be right back, folks. I'll be 2 secondos. Hey, sorry about that. I'm back. Right. Sorry. Where were we? Oh yes. I drove my drove my car into the fucking canal. Okay. Maybe I was in pursuit of someone. Hmm?
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
It's sunken too deep. There is no access ramp to the coast.
So it's just gonna be like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
We fucked up so much. I can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well.
Oh man.
You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
People are going to be really angry at me, aren't they? In Precinct 41.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
Jeez Louise. They're not going to take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
People, yes, but not you.
Fuck you, Half-Light. The badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a 4th thing you've lost.
A 4th thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
What have I lost? What did I lose? It's nothing that we're aware of, right? I don't know. Things were going so well. We were just whistling so merrily together.
You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
God, Kim, you're the best. Well, at least I can see what's in there now. Yeah, Half-Light is right.
Yes. Let's go take a look.
Well, we found the traffic hooligan at least. Let's have a look in here. It's my badge! LTN TJFR Dubois. And an RCM Commander's Jacket. +1 to Esprit de Corps, +1 to Visual Calculus. Let's check that bad boy out. Black uniform jacket with RCM signature white rectangle on the right sleeve and back side. Letters inside the collar read Lieutenant W. Freighter. The jacket is exceptional quality, other than some minor wear and tear. Oh, damn. Oh, that's a fresh look. What do we lose with this? Shivers, but we gain visual calculus. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good look. Very nice. Very nice. And we found our badge. A thick blue piece of acrylic covered in a thin leaf of paper with the officer's name and rank on it. Next to the writing, you see a man stare back at you. A younger version of you, already disintegrating inside, but still presentable on the outside.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge, Kim!
At least something good came out of all this.
So we got one thing, but we lost something else. Equivalent exchange. It's alchemy, baby. Let's study the badge.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Let's look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that.
So we used an old photo.
But the badge is new. You used an old photo for a new badge.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking. Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression. Although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now, it looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now. Although there's already a hint of that pain, certainly. Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it and a shining watermark.
Name, Harrier Dubois.
Harrier? That's long for Harry. So you are Harry.
Ah.
Everhart was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Wait, what kind of name is Harrier?
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
It's meant to keep you safe. From bullets, hunger, shrapnel, kidnappings, and worse.
Okay. Alright, Harry Dubois it is then.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
Wait. He calls us officer when he's angry with us? Oh, that makes me sad. That makes me sad. No, that does line up. Because like when we like got the bullet out of the guy's head, he was like, "This is excellent work, detective." But anytime we fucked up, he's like, "Officer, pack it in."
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information.
Rank LTN 2JFR.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What's the Lieutenant W. Freighter?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And W freighter?
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, Captain. You have declined twice, thus your double Freighter.
Declined? Declined a promotion to captain?
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors, out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's a decomptage? Decomptage.
Decomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos.
The countdown is modeled after the dual leadership system employed by the left during the revolution, which in turn was developed by last century experimental psychologists in the University of Königstein.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings.
What kings?
Kings like satellite officers and the additional freighter rank I already explained.
Gotcha.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Alright, settle down, authority. Wait, satellite officers?
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
Right. So you've been putting up with my bullshit because we're the same rank?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Oh, thanks, Kim.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
Okay, send back to the document.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads...
Serial REV126205 Jam 41.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Ooh, gotta have some good numbers in there.
The numbers are not there for good measure. They have an administrative purpose, one that's unfortunately been erased from your memory.
Date of issue 7th of November 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
The pain in your chest tells you you were working yourself to death to earn that rank. You're pretty sure you weren't doing well, but better? Probably yes. A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you, of that you are sure.
Precinct 41?
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41, like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor, a lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva. Roberts, Feuerbach, Dimitri. Suddenly, names from your decomptage flash in your forebrain. He knew all those people, although they're not from his station. They must be big. And you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him, ask yourself. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Let's put the badge away. Okay! Very good. We found a banged up fuel canister as well. Very nice. Alright! That's some serious work done. Holy shit. Someone says, oh, despite everything, he still sees us as trustworthy. He does. It's because we're a good cop. We're good at what we do. Footprints in the snow. They lead away from the accident. What's this? Oh, it's a boat. There's a boat tucked away underneath a tarpaulin cover. What's this, cabin? Cold breeze is enough to make the wall planks creak. Oh, this place has, like, bad written all over it. Postcard, Coal City 08. Bone art. +2 to drama. I think it's time for us to put on a little bow tie. +2 to drama, theatre kid. You're sure that wearing this tie is a statement? You're not sure what kind of statement, though. Boom. Someone says that's a surprisingly sweet scene for us and Kim. Yeah, it's a really, really nice scene. That's the look. Farewell, horrific necktie. Hello, theatre kid. That's a dark red chair in the dim light of the room. It's not something I want to see here. What, a bow tie? Or being a theatre kid? Through the broken glass, dusty shelves on a forgotten chair. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, tear. Let's have a nice big run around on the beach here. Bow-tied. Oh. Someone broke down the fence and the barbed wire. Who could do such a thing? It's a swing set here. But I am terrified of theatre kids. Weren't you a theatre kid? No. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. Or is that why? Is that why? Ooh, money. Glory, says the graffito, to the ghost of us. Ooh, bottles. Someone has left a music collection beneath the tarpaulin. Tape. The smallest church in Saint-Saëns. Use interact in your inventory to inspect this item. A tape you found from a shack on the coast. The A side has the smallest church in Saint-Saëns written on, while the B side is supposed to contain an instrumental version. It requires a boombox to play.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Press play on the tape.
Then press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Press your ear against the speaker.
It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune, echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cesons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad.
Ooh, that's the stuff.
Within seconds you know, this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to. This one tells it like it is. This is your tune. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Could I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like 1,000,000 times. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand.
Yeah.
The lieutenant watches you pack up the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Hey, Skunk! Good to see you, man. How you doing, bro? You having a good day? Ooh, money.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
Working, but otherwise it's a good day. Nice. Are you like at work right now? So I feel you. I'm going to be heading off to work as well very shortly. Got a hard shift down the mines. What happened here?
In this yard?
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
Wait, what's a block obscure?
A black bloc. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way.
On aerial photos, block obscures look like dark squares, hence their name.
So this part of the coast is block obscure.
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
At least I left some old music behind. Tap the tape that you picked up.
Yes, and you picked it up because you're a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and magnesium blisters.
Huh.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
That's where you're wrong, fuckface, because we're gonna do some fucking karaoke. Oh? Seems to walk was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. Bone design has recently been tarred. Look at this! Look at this place! There's like a whole town here. Who are you? Washerwoman.
You're not sure about the melody, but it might be South Samaran, possibly Sigayan, also known as the apricot suzerainty.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Then how does she know you're here?
If you can't see, then how do you know I was here?
I still have a golden ear. Come, come.
I'll lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Well, he said, we're cops. We don't cause trouble. We're here to take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another, locked himself in that woodshed over there. He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place, somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
What kind of ill omen are you talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
I am totally an ill omen. That's exactly what I've been telling everyone. The end is here!
You're not. No one around here considers us an ill omen. People would have told us.
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen, but you're still welcome here, as long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then, because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage, and not a lot of houses, or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Why could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
Her soapy thumb points to the building behind her. How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Have a good one, Skunk. Enjoy your work. Wait, hold on. You're just giving it to me?
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
I'm not sure it's appropriate for the RCM to accept free accommodations.
Oh, don't. It's your choice. No skin off my teeth.
Wait, why isn't anyone using the room?
My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
Wait, one more time. I can just have the room.
Aye. The room is pretty bare bones, but it's got a bed and roof over it. That's more than some folks have around here.
When Varson communist revolutionary Ignas Nielsen was in hiding, he stayed in a hut on the Boreal Plateau for 10 months.
Holy shit. There's so many just horrible dialogue options. What the fuck? It would help me to stay in touch with the proletariat. It's very funny that all of the dialogue options are extremely extreme. It's like extremely commie. Like big ultra capitalist hours. Racist. And then being like, oh, goodness gracious, why hasn't incremental progress affected this place yet? But that one, the racist one, is horrible. I'm going to say it's going to keep me in touch with the proles.
You best not be plotting another revolution under my roof. We barely got through the last one. But the room, do you want it?
You got yourself a tenant.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
What's in this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
There's got to be something. Tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the Pox.
The Pox? What's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east. But they're away right now.
Okay.
And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
Who? What drunks?
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
So a way to make a little bit of money around here?
Here, for you, no officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Ha ha ha.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes. It's not hard to find.
Alright, there's another topic I'd like to address.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
What else is down the coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Which is it then, apartments or an electrical plant?
I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
Ah. Anything else of note?
Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
That's it? There's got to be something more along the coast here.
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
Tell me about yourself. Who are you exactly?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant W. Freighter Harriet Dubois.
Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
I was asked to get you your signature for this letter.
Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all this scribble. Tell me what it says.
Everett wants to turn part of the village into a little youth centre.
Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part. The part we need to get out of our houses.
Oh.
Have you asked Lillian about this? I won't even consider signing till I know she's on board.
Wait, where can I find her?
She's right over there. The dark-haired woman, leaning over the railing.
Okay, I'll go ask her then.
Yes, you do that. Can't let fat Mr. Clare down now, can you?
No. Alright, goodbye, I'm off. Huh?
Honourable One, you have accumulated a substantial amount of honour points on your life path. You are a man most virtuous.
Wait, what? Wait, there were honour points?
Of course there were honour points. Did you think no one was paying attention to all of your honourable deeds, Honourable One?
Hey, I only try my best. It's the most anyone can do.
Oh, the modesty on this one. Another 10 honour points for you, sir. You are on the fast track to becoming one of the rarest, most revered of all police officers, an honour cop.
An honour cop, you say? Isn't honour kind of a little archaic, though?
Living in the name of virtue and doing noble deeds while expecting nothing in return is not archaic. How can you even think that? Selflessness forms the basis for the warrior code, an ageless code, as fit for nomadic Ilmaran tribes traversing the vast red plateau in Provincia Gordi, as it is for your neighborhood postman.
A warrior code, you say? Do you feel like a warrior? This whole thing's beginning to sound very me.
Mm-hmm. You are like a wandering night monk setting right the wrongs of the world you come upon. Are you ready to drink deep from the cup of honor?
My honor is my life.
Yes, your deeds have spoken for you, honorable one. But to fully drape oneself in an eternal cloak of honor, a ritual must be completed. A rite of honor.
A rite of honor? A ritual, you say?
Even among the honorable, only the most dignified are deemed worthy. But you, O honorable one, have excelled in honor.
You know when you hear a word so many times that it stops sounding like a word? That's what honor's sounding like to me right now. This is very fun.
Honor comes from deep within you, and to truly know oneself, to know one's honor, one must reach deep within oneself and touch one's honor.
Okay.
You need to bring the thumb of your right hand, your sword hand, to your rectum and stick it in there to form the Arch of Honors.
Oh, this game's the best! This game's the best! What? I don't know. Just like that? Outside? What about all these people?
People will be in awe, admiring a police officer most honorable, in a sacred ritual of uttermost righteousness.
All I ever wanted was to live with dignity and die with honor. Let's stick my thumb into my ass.
What are you doing?
I'm honoring myself, Lieutenant.
I can see that, but do you have to do it where everyone can see you? Have you no self-control? Please spare me this sight.
The lieutenant is a noble man, but he does not know honor like you and I do. Best not to waste time trying to explain. Lead by example.
Amazing.
Congratulations, honorable one. You have become a member of a noble faculty. A man kneels, an honor cop rises. Go forth and commit even more honorable deeds. And should your resolve ever waver, remember the right of honor. It will always cleanse a man's soul. It is an honor to serve with you, honor cop.
Overproductive honor glands. Well, we've got to get that. We have to get that. Overproductive honor glands. -4 to drama. It's dishonorable to lie. They say nameless heroes need no credit. Doing the right thing is reward enough, but deep down, an honorable man knows there will be a reward. Oh yes. The honorable shall inherit the world, and you, Comte d'Honneur, will lead the charge with your thumb held high. What you need is a creed, an oath, a great oath of honor. Flex your honor glands and see if you can come up with something. Internalize. Ooh, money. What's this? You can't see into the house from this angle. Inside you can hear the closing sound of some kind of heater sputtering. Okay, I think we're maybe actually going to wrap up here. We've only got 10 minutes until I was thinking of wrapping up anyway. But I think we're about at the point where I could do with wrapping up for the night. Because I got to go get myself to work. got a hard shift down the mines. I've got so much coal to dig out of the earth with my own two hands. My honor hands. My hands of honor. Right. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up here. We're gonna throw up the thanks for watching screen. Thank you all so much for watching. I know you've all got plenty of things you could be doing with your Thursday, and I'm very touched you chose to be here today. So next week, as I discussed the other day, I'm only going to be streaming twice next week. So I think when it comes to Tuesday, I'm going to put it to a poll on YouTube to see what we're going to stream. Whether we're going to stream more Disco Elysium, or whether we're going to stream Baldur's Gate 3. I can only do one or the other, and then Wednesday we'll just be having that as a regular chill stream. I don't know what we're going to stream, maybe more Dark Souls, not sure. But Tuesday we're going to stream either Baldur's Gate or Disco Elysium. Like I say, I'm going to be putting that to a vote on the YouTube thing. I'm going to be putting up a poll. If you'd all be able to vote, that'd be great. It would be great to know what people are interested in watching. Until then, however, I'm going to wish you all the very best. Thank you all so much for watching. And we'll see you again bright and early on Tuesday. Alright, folks. Love you all big many. Have a great evening. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.